do want to talk about, and this kind of came up just in the middle of one of your live streams, actually. Tom Pelissero reported, I don't remember the exact words of the report, but he essentially said that the 49ers won't be able to do the last of their rookie camp or rookie workouts, right? So
it's I believe the way that they classified it was rookie development program. So when you find that out, it's not practices or anything like that. It's, the NFL has programs at the end of camp for rookies to get acclimated to NFL celebrity life and other things. And I'm sure that they go over some film and stuff, but I think it's more about the acclimation from being a college player to now being an NFL player, how to handle that, what sort of things you can avoid. They almost give advice. That's pretty much what it was, the way I understood it. So.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I gathered from it too, because even then, it seems like this is something that the 49ers knew ahead of time, even going into that press conference that they had yesterday where Kyle said he wants to continue to work with the rookies, right? So it doesn't seem like it's going to affect that in any kind of way, but like you're saying, maybe more of those formalities, those specific meetings that they have in place for every single rookie, some of those will probably get taken off the slate. But the kind of work that we're hoping and expecting from Kyle with the Trey Lances, the Trey Sermons, the Aaron Banks of the world, that stuff is still going to be going on from what I've gathered.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is really just a slap on the wrist at this point. It's really more a warning shot, and it feels like the NFL is looking for something to be outraged about. I'm sure that this has happened before. I believe Seattle had infractions like this, same sort of deal, where they were penalized as well. But it's just coinciding with the press conference, coinciding with what's happened with the injuries, to have this happen too. Any skeptic of Kyle Shanahan right now is probably raising more questions at this point. That's not me, but I'm just saying that's what is probably out there right now.
Yeah, and we know you're an only Shans guy, of course, but I think, like you were saying, more than anything, it's really just a slap on the wrist. And I think the reason that so many 49ers people or people in the media even make a big deal out of something like this is because there's not a lot going on right now. And it's just that part of the offseason. And there's things that people just kind of grab onto. And I think this will probably be one of those sort of things because the 49ers don't have a lot of news to put out there. And it's just part of the game sometime, unfortunately.
And it just comes at a time where there's so much indecision with canceling camp and all those things. So today, on Grant's show, and pretty much everybody out loud was wondering, well, injuries, is that reactionary to why this happened? I thought it was that. Didn't know that was what was coming. That's what ended up happening on the stream. But yeah, all of that stuff together. Any skeptic of Kyle Shanahan right now is really, really scratching their head at this point because they have all these things now that they can use to further their thought process. I don't even want to say narrative because you could see that there might be a little bit. I could see the argument. It's just, I'm not partaking in it. So,
yeah, no, and I think it's not even a carelessness, but there's certain people who will characterize it that way, and I totally understand that criticism.